Though I have redeemed them, that they have spoken lies against me, they have not cried unto me with their heart. When they howled upon their beds, they assembled themselves for corn and wine, and they rebel against me. Though I have bound and strengthened their arms, do they imagine mischief against me? They return, but not to the Most High. They are like deceitful bow. Their princes shall fall by the sword, for the rage of their tongue. This shall be the derision of the land of Egypt. Chapter 8. Set a trumpet to thy mouth. He shall come as an eagle against the house of the Lord, because they have transgressed my covenant and trespassed against my law. Israel shall cry unto me, my God, we know thee. Israel hath cast off the thing that is good. Enemy shall pursue him. They have set up kings, but not by me. They have made princes, and I knew it not. Of their silver, their gold have they made them idols, that they may be cut off. Thy calf, O Samaria, hath cast thee off. Mine anger is kindled against them. How long will it be ere that they maintain innocency? For from Israel was it also, the workman it there. Therefore it is not God, but the calf of Samaria shall be broken in pieces. For they have sown the wind, and they shall reap the whirlwind. That hath no stock, and the bud shall yield no meal. If it be it so yield, the strangers shall swallow it up. Israel is swallowed, now shall they be among the Gentiles, as a vessel wherein is no pleasure. For they are gone up to Assyria, a wild ass alone by himself. Ephraim hath hired lovers. Yea, though they have hired among the nations, now will I gather them, and they shall sorrow a little for a burden of the king of princes. Because Ephraim hath made many altars to sin, altars shall be unto him to sin. I have written to him the great things of my law, but they were counted as a strange thing. They sacrifice flesh for the sacrifices of mine offerings, and eat it. The Lord accepteth them not. Now will he remember their iniquity, and visit their sins, and they shall return to Egypt. For Israel hath forgotten his Maker, and buildeth temples, and Judah hath multiplied fenced cities. That I will send a fire upon his cities, and it shall devour the palaces thereof. Chapter 9. Rejoice not, O Israel, for joy as other people, for thou hast gone a whoring from thy God. Thou hast loved a reward upon every corn flour. And the floor of the winepress shall not feed them, and the new wine shall fail in her, and they shall not dwell in the Lord's land. But Ephraim shall return to Egypt, and they shall eat unclean things in Assyria, and they shall not offer wine offerings to the Lord, neither shall they be pleasing unto him. Their sacrifices shall be unto them as the bread of the mourners. All that eat thereof shall be polluted, for their bread for their soul shall not come into the house of the Lord. What will ye do in the solemn day, and in the day of the feast of the Lord? For lo, they are gone because of destruction. Egypt shall gather them, Memphis shall bury them. The pleasant places for their silver nettles shall possess them, thorns shall be in their tabernacles. The days of visitation are come, the days of the recompense are come. Israel shall know it, the prophet is fool, the spiritual man is mad. For the multitude of thine iniquity and the great hatred, the watchman of Ephraim, my God, by the prophet, is the snare of the fowler, and all his ways in the hatred in the house of his God. They have deeply corrupted themselves as in the days of Gibeah. Therefore he will remember their iniquity, he shall visit their sins. I found Israel like grass in the wilderness. I saw your fathers as the first strip and the fig tree at her first time. But they went to Baal-Peor, separated themselves into the shame. Their abominations were according as they loved. As Ephraim, their glory shall fly away like a bird, for the birth come from the womb and from the conception. Though they bring up their children, yet I will brave them. They shall not be a man left. Yea, who also to them will depart from them? Ephraim, as I saw, Tiras is planted in a pleasant place, and Ephraim shall bring forth his children to the murderer.